Hey everyone, welcome back to the Midwest Melders channel. My name's Matt. Tonight, we're going to do something just for fun. I've got some copper wire here. Pretty decent sized stuff. It's number 4 stranded. The strands inside are big enough. I don't know if it'll focus. I might show you in a little bit. Whenever that it'll go as number 1 copper. And I've got probably a 300-foot piece here. Going all the way out the door, through the backyard and across the way. And we're going to try to strip it. Moving back and forth too much. Went through this in one go. I got the wire stripper screwed down. Halfway anyway. Probably put a couple more here. But we're going to try to do it all in one go. So I cut a little short piece off to get the machine set. And then we're going to run it. Alright guys, I got it straightened up here. I don't have my Allen wrenches out, so I'm just going to use these. I'm going to change my faceplate here. Because if you watch my last video, we were stripping 12 and 14 gauge. That's quite a bit different from 4. Like 4 fairly, well, it fits through the middle hole on this faceplate, so. I'm going to use the top set of screws and see how that works. Because we want the wire to go into the guide and actually be pulled up by the drive wheels, and that will keep it in the roller and under the knife better. So this is going to have to come quite a bit up. The way I do that is I just stick that in there. Okay, now we're going to thread that back down. So we're going to turn it on, see what it does. I dropped it on the floor. So I just barely cut into it. So we're going to give it a little bit more. Getting closer. Just a little bit more. See, it should look like that. And we just barely got into that copper. We might back it off a little bit. And tighten that down. We're going to run it through again. Make sure to turn it. And that's what it looks like. Alright, so let's try to run the whole piece. I'm going to sit you guys probably right here. Zoom in just a little bit. And then we'll see how it goes. Could be a total disaster. It could work out great. We'll see. Looks like we're having some feeding trouble. And then we're have to keep getting the knots out of it. I'm gonna have to be on this side. bump the camera. Still feeding though. I'm gonna bump the zoom back out. This thing's doing quite well. Just having to kind of help guide it through these kinks where it was coiled up. If you guys are wondering where I got this, I stopped in my local scrapyard. My buddy Jeff owns the place. It's S&S Metals here in Olney. And he had this sitting there. And I asked him if we could do some trading. So I traded him some light iron for this. And so I made some money on that. I'm going to make a little bit on this. So, can't beat that. And it just keeps on going. I hope this is a satisfying video, guys. It's kind of satisfying from my end. I don't know what it's going to look like on the camera. I know I've been doing a lot of wire stripping videos here lately, but whenever that's what's got to be done and that's what I'm doing, then that's what gets filmed, I guess. When it gets done running through here, I'll show you the coil here on the floor. Before we start peeling it out, putting it in the bucket. Still going. I don't know how much is left out there. Oh, we're about done. There's the end of it, guys. It's got this little curly cue on the end of it. I don't know how well it'll strip. Kind of straighten it up a little. And it's going to make it. Shut it off there. Alright, guys. That's all we got run through it. Now I'm going to pause the video here, and then we'll start pulling it out of the sheath, and then we'll put it in a bucket and weigh it, and we'll keep going from there. All right, guys, I'm back. I had to run to the store for the wife real quick, get some stuff for dinner. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and peel this coating off. Hopefully it cut through decent all the way, and I can just do it all in one go. We'll see. So far it's doing pretty good. Now this stuff here is kind of what, like Project Shop Florida, that guy, he does all the time. This is still kind of small to where some of the stuff he does, but this is probably closer to an average. This is big for me. I usually don't get this, but it was just a case of being at the scrapyard at the right time and being good buddies with the guy that owns it. My dad worked for him for a long time, not at the scrapyard, but he also was into oil. So there's that. Cut that off. Just getting too long to manage. But the wire's all still in one piece. Now Project Shop Florida, he don't cut his wire up like I do. He just runs it all in one big old slab, and then he makes what he calls a donut. But he doesn't hang on to his near as long as I do. He just kind of does it and gets rid of it because he buys and sells real fast, and he makes his money on the processing portion of it, I guess. Which is, I guess, what we're kind of doing here, but we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna cut it up, make it fit in a bucket real nice, and that'll be that. Just keeps going and going. Trying to kind of hurry. My wife's making supper now, and I want to eat with those guys, with my wife and the kids tonight. But I'm still trying to make a good video for you guys, so just bear with me. I wish I had time to get some accounts and get with the electrical contractors and demolition companies or whatever and buy scrap like he does. And that'd make some good content for you guys, and I'd make some money and just some extra on the side, which he does it full time. There's no way I could justify doing that like he does, but he's been doing it for years and years. He probably started out like I did, probably nice and slow, and just grew from there, but it's a workout pulling this off of here like this. I mean, it's not that difficult, it's just my shoulders are burning from doing it repeatedly. Alright, there's the end of it. Thank goodness. Alright, so now I'm going to move you guys somewhere here. I'm going to pause it and I'll move us. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to make a little room here to cut this in as even pieces as I can. These are just tree pruners, old tree pruners. And they seem to work pretty decent at this. it just cuts right through it. And I kind of want them that size there. That way they fit in the bucket. I'll run that through the vise so that way maybe it won't get away from me and slide back off the table. These don't have to be perfect, but I want them pretty close to each other. I'm gonna have to figure out a system here to make it efficient here. Maybe something about like this might work good. Like I said, I could just roll this up in a donut, but I don't want to do that. I want to make it nice and neat in a bucket, or as neat as we can. Because I'm probably going to hold on to it for a while. And I just don't want a big old ball of copper or wad of copper sitting out here in the garage. There's a bad place in my jaw here. Let's put that away for I get to it. It's not wanting to cut like it used to, but this thing's cut a lot of stuff it probably shouldn't have. So alright guys, that's how I do it. I'm going to pause the video, I'm going to do it off camera, and we'll be back whenever I'm done. Alright guys, that's all of it, chunked up into a bucket here. I've got some more I'll do later on, but I don't know if I'll film that or not. Let me know if you want to see it. Yeah. So, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked it, give me that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you get notifications. Leave me a comment and share with all your friends. We'll catch you on the next one.